As one of 54 ethnic groups in Vietnam, the Stiang mostly live in the southern province of Binh, Phước, which is about 100 kilometers to the north of Ho Chi Minh City. Visitors to Stiang villages in the districts of Bu Gia Mup and Bu Dung can explore unique cultural traditions, customs, and lifestyles, especially social relations within the family and village community. Let's follow our guests in this episode of Vietnam Discovery in their visit to the Stiang people.
I've been living in Saigon for about 9 months, and that's been the majority of my impression of Vietnam. And coming to Bu Gia Map, I feel like I've learned about a whole nother side of Vietnam.
Everyone, they work with their hands, and that's something that I don't see every day. It kind of disappeared from the big cities, so that was really interesting, and I hope I get to know more about this.
Like many ethnic groups living in the central highlands of Vietnam, Stiang people used to live on the forest.
Trước mình thì nó sinh sống của đồng bào nhá, là phát rừng làm rẫy. Mình phát xong đốt xong là mình tỉa lúa. Tỉa lúa là trong cái vườn đó là mình thì là trồng cây, trồng ca này, trồng ớt này, trồng củ mì này. Giờ là có điều, sinh bằng điều.
In the past, all Stiang people practiced specific customs. They made their own fabric and beautified themselves, sharpening their teeth, then dyeing them in black. In their matriarchal society, a husband would move to his wife's house after their marriage.
Ngày xưa là vợ có cái gì của cái của mình là cho cái gia đình bên bà là cha mẹ của họ đó, cũng như là mình người làm vua. Mình không có là mình ở luôn với nhà bà.
Stiang people living in Duc commune still preserve a tradition that reminds people of life in the mountains and forests. They blow water buffalo horns, creating resounding and charming music. Though Stiang music does not have lyrics, the sounds of horns and gongs still evoke vivid imagery of the homeland of the Stiang people.
There you go, very nice.
According to the Tet Holiday, a water buffalo horn maker in Duc village, Stiang people created this kind of horn with the aim of protecting their villages and crops. Gradually, the water buffalo horn became a musical instrument in some traditional rituals.
Is this something that the whole village participates in, or just a certain group?
Khi nào người ta đi tỉa lúa thì sợ con heo con gì nó ăn lúa, bắt đầu mình 4-5 người hay 6-7 người rồi bắt đầu mình vô rẫy nào mình cứ đi đem cái này mình thổi, mình thôi đi đuôi con heo. Cái này để hồi xưa là người ta có ông già bà cụ hồi xưa người ta quen làm cái này là khi nào người ta ăn trâu bò người ta mới lấy cái này là mà thổi được, còn không thì không thổi được. Còn cứ hỏi là không thổi được cái này, vừa thổi vừa đánh cái lồng la.
How did you learn how to do this?
Cha mẹ từ hồi trước là có làm những cái này mà cha mẹ từ hồi chết rồi mình phải làm.
Why do you heat it up?
Cứng lắm, mà mình có đốt bằng lửa là đâu có dốt được đâu. Dột hết mấy cái này cho nó sạch bằng cái này, rồi mới làm cái lỗ chỗ này nè.
secret of a good water buffalo horn is the reed making phase. The reed of a horn has to be made from old thorny bamboo so that it is both hard and soft enough to vibrate properly and produce a good sound.
Mình làm khó nhất là cái này này. Cái này nếu mình làm không được á là không có kêu được. Đó, là mình làm tiếp, khi nào kêu được mình ráp vô đây là thôi.
It looked complicated to make. I know he said it was hard just to make the reed part. So it was super interesting for me to hear how he has to get the certain size horn, and it's a whole art into itself. They each make a different sound.
Âm thanh khác nhau theo cái nhỏ cái lớn á.
Little baby horn up there.
Yeah, I see. So the bigger it is, the deeper the sound.
In the past, Stieng people often held many rituals here. These rituals were related to the human life cycle, agriculture, such as God's praying ritual, rituals to pray for rain, the celebration of new rice crops, and a befriending ritual. These were occasions when Stieng people showed their desires for prosperity and happiness. Each set of water buffalo horns only matches one set of gongs. This requires horn makers to be experts in the tones of gongs. Because of the difficulties in making horn, Mr. Tet Holiday has for years been the only water buffalo horn maker of San people in Banh, Phước province.
The horn is really interesting for me. The fact that how they make it, the ritual, that's like it comes by set of 6. So the whole thing was super interesting for me, and they show me how to do it, and I got to try it. Sebastian managed to do it, and I mean, if a 2-year-old can play this, that's pretty cool. And I like how they were all like very committed to it. So no, I super like it.
In the past, every Stieng woman knew how to weave fabric for making and repairing clothes. However, Stieng clothes with characteristic weaving patterns can only be seen during festivals and special occasions. Fortunately, the weaving craft is still preserved thanks to some local women's love of traditional culture.
We're now in Buzamap. It's raining, so we stopped at the house of this really nice lady, and she's going to show us how she's doing weaving.
She has some really beautiful pieces, and she spends so much time to make each one. I think she said 2 weeks to make each one, and they're gorgeous, no?
Put the jacket.
Why?
Because it looks good on you.
Oh, wow.
Very good. You say hi and you say, I like it.
I like it.
Although Blin has just woven for 7 years, she is famous for her beautiful brocades. What's special is that she was inspired by a gift from late grandmother.
Mới năm 2011 mới chị thấy một tấm vải bà ngoại chị dệt đó, tấm vải nhỏ thôi. Rồi chị mới nhớ bà ngoại chị biết dệt. Rồi chị lấy cái tấm vải đó thì chị nối theo.
Do you have to decide on the pattern before you start?
Thì lúc chưa biết á thì theo mẫu cũ, mà biết rồi thì không cần.
And then you sell it at the market or How, like, is there one person who buy it, or it's at the market, or your family and friends?
Cũng có người mua thì chị bán, không mua thì để chị xài, cho con cái xài.
Do you have friends that also weave, or you're the only one?
Thì cũng có người nhiều biết dệt, ta vì mùa mưa ta ở nhà thì người ta ngồi dệt.
Stiang woven products are diverse in terms of sizes and colors. Simple products are shawls or dresses made from small woven cloths that are stitched together. The most sophisticated products are thick and colorful blankets.
Nếu mà đám cưới á, thì ví dụ mà chị bên nhà gái nha, còn em bên nhà trai nha, em chặt một con trâu, chị phải cho một kền này, cho gia đình bên nhà trai á.
Weavers have to use their bodies, combine movements of their hands, backs, knees, and feet. A weaving kit like this is quite heavy. It's quite difficult for Julia to learn how to use Stiang weaving kits in such a short time.
You almost got the blanket made.
Yeah.
It's looking really good. You belong here, babe.
Yeah. Are you gonna leave me here?
Yeah. You make blanket for me. Good job, Mommy. You clap more.
Mommy.
Wow.
Thank you.
Nice blankets.
Nice blanket.
Wow.
Thank
you want
you.
the blanket when Mommy's done with it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's hard to do it. It's a lot of technique, so I don't know how to do it. The position feels like just like the nature, and doing it, it's nice, but it's really hard. It's really hard to do.
Stiang people have their own characteristic cuisines. They use wild vegetables in the forest as the main ingredient and bamboo trunks as a cooking tool.
I think it's a great way to cook. You have no mess. It really flavors the food well, and I'm surprised that it's the first time I've ever seen that. You know, if there was thing that I would like to see brought out into the larger culture the most, I think it would be that bamboo cooking style. I think a lot of people would enjoy it.
For Bree and her husband in Bunya village, Bujamup commune, nothing is more delicious than rice and soup cooked in bamboo tubes. Rice to be cooked in bamboo was soaked in water for hours. Bree skillfully poured rice into the bamboo tubes and then filled it with water. Only people who are experienced in cooking rice in bamboo can estimate the right amount of water needed to cook rice properly. Soup cooked in a bamboo tube is often the main dish in the meal. According to local tradition, this kind of soup is often cooked by men. Ingredients include vegetables collected in the forest, like rattan sprout, nyip vegetable, white eggplant, and chili. Bamboo tubes are leaned against a wooden bar and over a fire. The tubes are rolled regularly and the flame is kept small so that the rice and soup are well cooked. Michael was so excited, but 3-year-old Sebastian seems to be tired after a day full of activities. After discussing, the couple decided that Julia and their son would take a rest, while Michael would stay and learn how to cook soup in bamboo.
I think this looks very interesting. It's very beautiful. Why do you cook in this way with the bamboo?
Từ xa xưa, ông bà cha mẹ chúng tôi đã dạy cho chúng tôi cách nấu này. Cơm nấu trong ống tre, còn canh thụt được nấu trong ống lồ ô để món ăn mùi thơm.
And what is this that's hanging here over the fire?
Cái đó là da trâu.
Darpo.
Khi mà dân làng có làm đám cưới đám hỏi thì người ta hay chia nhau mỗi người một miếng. Miếng da trâu với chúng tôi là rất quý, quý hơn cả thịt trâu. Da trâu được treo lên gác bếp để thỉnh thoảng nấu canh thụt.
Oh. Smoky. How long have you been preserving this piece of buffalo skin?
Miếng đó chưa được 1 tháng.
Okay. It's so thick.
Vì nướng xong để lên gác bếp nên nó cứng, nó khô lại. Giờ mình lấy cái này, mình đập ra xong, rồi mình rửa và mình cho vào nồi hầm. Đến khi da trâu nhiều rồi thì mới mang ra nấu canh thụt.
Do you cook the buffalo meat in the bamboo as well?
Có thì cho vào, nhưng không có thì thôi.
How long does this take to cook?
Nấu từ nãy giờ là chín rồi đó, chỉ cần nhìn ống tre là biết thôi.
In Vietnamese, the soup cooked in the bamboo tube is called phang tut, literally meaning thrusted soup. This is because a bamboo stick is thrust into the tube to crush all the ingredients.
It's less hot than I thought it was going to be. It's squishy in there. I'm smashing it and making it into some sort of soupy pulp, I think.
This soup also reflects the norm in the Stiang lifestyle from the olden days until now. Everything is shared equally amongst people in the community, just like meat, fish, and vegetables, are mixed together in the soup so that everyone can enjoy the dish.
It was really delicious. Probably a lot better than my rice cooker at home. I think it's going to be really hot. Yeah, it's really good. Oh, see right here, it's all crispy. That looks like the part that I would like. It's not as hot as I thought it was going to be, and somehow it seems like it's sweeter, but it's got that smoky bamboo flavor. Thank you.
Cơm này hơi bị nát.
Really nice. Oh, it's some sort of meat. Oh, there's the meat and the vegetables. Oh, it looks really good. It smells really smoky. Oh yeah. It smells really good. Is it too hot? All right, we're gonna try a bit of it, see if it's too hot. No? So, yeah, I wish Sebastian and Julia could be here, but it's Sebastian's bedtime. But we're going to do a lot more with Steng people, so stay tuned, they'll be back.
Stiang culture is not only preserved by each family or person here. In Bamba village, Binh Minh commune, Budang district, the Stiang ethnic community is jointly restoring and promoting their traditions and festivals.
Cái này là lọp bằng lá trần, trường hồi xưa lá trần với lá mày thôi. Bà con dân tộc Chia Tiền ở đây ta làm cái nhà như thế. Hồi xưa thì trong nhà thì con cháu ở chung một nhà, ngăn buộc với nhau ở trong đó.
In a traditional Siang house, door, big terracotta jars have a special role in dented tools used for hunting and gathering.
Cái giấy này là cái giấy để có cái tài sản của gia đình. Cái tô này tô chủ yếu là cưới hỏi gả cho con trai. Giấy sắt này là cho khách ở lúc ngày cưới, ngày hỏi, ngày ăn lúa mới thì nó khách nằm ở đây. Còn gia đình nằm bên họ kia uống rượu cần, đánh đòn la, còn kiềng đánh vận nghề văn hóa của đồng bào Chợ Triềng là như thế.
Tonight we are going to join a group of Stang people as they perform their fire dance. Normally they perform it for the new year or if there's really great crop, but now they mostly perform it for welcoming people to their village, their Bombo village. So here you go, very excited about it.
Every festival had music and dances that were perfectly combined and created a sacred atmosphere. And an indispensable thing was raupen, a kind of wine stored in traditional terracotta jars of Stiang people.
Theo cái phong tục người ta có rượu cần, nhất là ăn cái lúa mới.
It's very good. It's got like, I want to say like cinnamon. It almost tastes like cinnamon and pineapple, or maybe it's rambutan. It's like something lightly sweet, but it's definitely got spices in it. Can I have the recipe for your wine?
Rượu là có lấy cái giò cây, lấy xà trong rừng già, lá thì nhiều, lá phải phơi khô, giò cây là phơi khô, giá bột, bột gạo giá thành bột và thành màng, nấu cơm, trộn với cái lá đó, ủ riết cả năm cũng được, càng lâu càng ngon, ngon như mắc ong, càng lâu. Vào.
And what do you think is the most important thing you could say to the younger generation of the Stang people?
Con cháu mình phải giữ lại cái truyền thống này, không có bỏ được. Tiếng hát này, tiếng ca này, rồi làm rượu cần này, cưới hỏi này, đó, cái này không có bỏ được.
Well, our time in Binh Phuoc province is coming to an end. We really enjoyed our time here, and it's about time for us to say goodnight. So I hope you all have enjoyed yourselves as much as we have, and hope to see you again. Bye.